Did you know that Uzbekistan is home to some of the most breathtaking architectural wonders in the world, thanks to its key position on the ancient Silk Road? Samarkand, one of the oldest cities in Central Asia, was a major hub for traders and travelers from all corners of the globe. As you explore its majestic madrasas and intricate mosaics, you'll be walking in the footsteps of ancient merchants and conquerors. Uzbekistan's unique geography, ranging from vast deserts to snow-capped mountains, makes it a fascinating destination for adventurers and history buffs alike. Get ready to dive into a country where every corner tells a story. It is a landlocked country was a critical point along the ancient Silk Road, the famous trade route that connected the East and West. Whether you're fascinated by Silk Road or just looking for a unique travel experience, Uzbekistan will surely captivate your heart. The capital, Tashkent. As the capital and largest city, Tashkent is the cultural, political, and economic hub of Uzbekistan. Tashkent is a city of contrasts. Modern glass skyscrapers rise beside Soviet-era buildings and ancient monuments. Must-visit sites in Tashkent include the Kukuldash Madrasa, the Khast Imam complex, home to one of the oldest Qur'ans in the world, and the bustling Chorsu Bazaar, where you can shop for everything from spices to traditional textiles. Tashkent has undergone significant modernization in recent years, with new hotels, restaurants, and shopping malls transforming the city into a more cosmopolitan destination. The public transportation system, including the strikingly beautiful Tashkent Metro, is affordable and easy to navigate. Geographic and historical overview. Uzbekistan is located in Central Asia, bordered by 5 countries: Kazakhstan to the north, Kyrgyzstan to the northeast, Tajikistan to the southeast, Afghanistan to the south, and Turkmenistan to the southwest. It is a landlocked country, with a total area of about 172,000 square miles, making it roughly the size of California. Uzbekistan's landscape is diverse, ranging from the flat, arid plains of the Kizilkum Desert to the fertile valleys along the Amu Darya River. The Tian Shan and Pamir mountain ranges in the east provide stunning natural beauty, making it an attractive destination for hiking and trekking enthusiasts. Historically, Uzbekistan was a key player in the ancient Silk Road, a network of trade routes that linked China with Europe and the Middle East. The cities of Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva were major centers of culture and commerce, their grand architecture and intricate mosaics attracting traders and travelers alike. Samarkand, in particular, stands out as a beacon of Islamic architecture, with its iconic Registan Square often called the heart of the Silk Road. The modern history of Uzbekistan began with its incorporation into the Russian Empire in the 19th century, followed by its status as a Soviet republic. The country declared independence from the Soviet Union in 1991 and has since undergone significant transformation, striving to balance its deep historical roots with modern development. Culture, people, and women's roles. The people of Uzbekistan are known for their hospitality. It's common to be invited to a local family's home for a meal, where you'll be treated to traditional dishes like plav, a hearty rice and meat dish, and samsa, delicious meat-filled pastries. Uzbekistan is a predominantly Muslim country, but it follows a moderate form of Islam, and religious tolerance is emphasized. Women in Uzbekistan play an important role in society, and while traditional values are strong, especially in rural areas, women have equal opportunities in education and employment. Women in urban areas, particularly in Tashkent, are increasingly pursuing careers in sectors like business, education, and healthcare. Tourism, what to see and do. Uzbekistan offers an abundance of historical and cultural sites. Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, filled with stunning Islamic architecture, ancient mosques, and mausoleums. Samarkand's Registan Square, with its towering madrasas and intricate tilework, is a must-see, while Bukhara offers a more intimate glimpse of ancient Central Asian life with its centuries-old caravanserais and trading domes. Samarkand is the crown jewel of Uzbekistan. With its breathtaking monuments like the Guri Amir Mausoleum, the resting place of Timur, Tamerlane, and the Shah-e Zinda necropolis, it is impossible not to feel transported back in time. The Registan, with its 3 towering madrasas adorned in turquoise tiles, is one of the most striking architectural ensembles in the Islamic world. Bukhara, once a major center of Islamic learning, is full of historical treasures like the Ark Fortress, the ancient seat of Bukhara's rulers. The Kalyan Minaret, part of the Poi Kalyan complex, once earned the nickname Tower of Death, as criminals were hurled from its heights as punishment. But Bukhara is also about charm. Its winding streets, bustling bazaars, and tea houses offer an intimate look into Uzbek life. Khiva, a well-preserved open-air museum, will stun you with its ancient city walls and minarets. Walking through Aychankala, the inner city, feels like stepping into another era with its intricately carved wooden columns and striking blue domes. For nature lovers, the Chimgan Mountains near Tashkent are an ideal getaway. With opportunities for hiking, skiing, and mountain climbing, this region is popular among both locals and tourists. You can also explore the Fergana Valley, known for its crafts, especially silk weaving and ceramics, making it a fantastic destination for those looking to experience local artistry. For a more surreal experience, visit the Aral Sea, once one of the world's largest inland seas, now a symbol of environmental devastation. The ship's graveyard at the former seaport town of Moynak provides a haunting reminder of what was once a thriving fishing industry. Cuisine, a foodie's paradise. Uzbekistan's cuisine is rich and varied, drawing influences from Persian, Turkish, and Russian cultures. The cornerstone of any Uzbek meal is plov, also known as pilaf, a dish of rice cooked with mutton, carrots, and onions, often prepared in massive quantities for special occasions. This dish is not just a meal, but a cultural symbol, often referred to as the pride of Uzbekistan. Another must-try dish is shashlik, skewered and grilled meats, typically lamb or beef, served with fresh bread and salad. Samsa, flaky pastry filled with meat, potatoes, or pumpkin, is a popular street food, while lagman, a noodle soup with lamb and vegetables, offers a heartier option for cooler days. In Tashkent and other cities, you'll also find a vibrant cafe scene with more modern takes on traditional cuisine, as well as international fare. Be sure to visit a chaikhana tea house to enjoy Uzbek green tea with local sweets, such as chak chak, fried dough with honey. Housing and real estate. When it comes to accommodation, the options range from affordable to more luxurious, depending on where you choose to live. In Tashkent, the capital city, apartment prices have risen in recent years due to increased foreign investment and infrastructure development. The average price per square meter in the city center is around $1,000, while in more suburban or rural areas, it drops to around $400. Renting an apartment in Tashkent can cost anywhere from $400 to $1,000 a month for a mid-range 2-bedroom apartment, depending on the location. In smaller cities or rural areas, rent prices are significantly lower, ranging from $200 to $400 a month for a similar apartment. Strengths and areas for improvement. Uzbekistan is on a path of growth and modernization. The government is actively working to diversify its economy beyond agriculture and mining, with tourism, technology, and renewable energy sectors showing promise. On the other hand, challenges remain, particularly in the areas of political transparency and economic reform. Widespread poverty in rural areas and limited access to high-quality education are ongoing concerns. Economy and infrastructure. Uzbekistan's economy is largely driven by its rich natural resources, including cotton, gold, and natural gas. The country has made significant progress in modernizing its infrastructure, with investments in renewable energy and transportation networks. However, challenges remain, particularly in improving governance, reducing corruption, and creating more job opportunities for its growing population. Politically, Uzbekistan has been moving towards a more open society since Shavkat Mirziyoyev became president in 2016, introducing reforms aimed at liberalizing the economy and improving human rights. However, the country still faces challenges related to media freedom and political opposition. Cost of living and salaries. The cost of living in Uzbekistan is relatively low compared to Western countries. For a comfortable lifestyle in Tashkent, a monthly budget of about $500 to $700 is reasonable, covering rent, groceries, transportation, and utilities. In more rural areas, this figure drops significantly to around $300 to $400. Salaries, however, vary widely depending on the profession. The average monthly income is approximately $300 to $400, but in fields like IT, engineering, and finance, professionals can earn up to $1,000 or more. Many expatriates working for foreign companies earn considerably higher wages, which makes living in Uzbekistan quite affordable for them. Visa and residency requirements. For tourists, Uzbekistan has made strides to welcome visitors with open arms. Citizens from many countries, including members of the European Union, the United States, and parts of Asia, can now enter Uzbekistan visa-free for up to 30 days. For longer stays or those intending to work, a visa is required, which can typically be obtained through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. If you're considering long-term residency, you'll need to apply for a residence permit. The process involves obtaining a work permit or proving substantial financial means to support yourself during your stay. The cost of a tourist visa typically ranges from $60 to $100, depending on the length of stay and the type of visa. Residency permits require a more in-depth application process, including background checks, medical exams, and proof of housing. Healthcare in Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan's healthcare system is state-run, and medical services are generally free for citizens. However, the quality of care can be inconsistent, especially in rural areas where resources and medical personnel are limited. Expats and tourists often opt for private healthcare, which offers higher standards of care and shorter wait times. Basic doctor's appointments in private clinics typically cost around $10 to $20, while more complex procedures or specialist consultations can range from $50 to $100. Health insurance is recommended for foreigners, as it provides access to private clinics and hospitals that offer better facilities and English-speaking staff. Some international health insurance policies may cost between $500 to $1,000 annually, depending on coverage. Pros and cons of moving to Uzbekistan. Let's see the pros first. Low cost of living. One of the biggest draws for foreigners is the affordable cost of living. Even in the capital, Tashkent, rent, utilities, and food are significantly cheaper than in many Western countries. Rich cultural and historical heritage. Uzbekistan's ancient cities, Silk Road history, and Islamic architecture make it a unique destination for culture lovers. Whether you're visiting or settling in, there's always something fascinating to explore. Welcoming people, Uzbeks are known for their hospitality. It's not uncommon for strangers to invite you into their homes for a meal or to show you around town. This friendliness extends to expats and tourists, making it a comfortable place for foreigners to live. Growing economy. With political reforms and efforts to attract foreign investment, Uzbekistan's economy is on the rise. Sectors like tourism, technology, and renewable energy are expanding, offering new job opportunities for skilled workers. Safety. Uzbekistan is one of the safest countries in Central Asia. Violent crime is rare, and petty theft is not a major issue in most areas. Cons: limited political freedom. While there have been reforms, Uzbekistan still faces issues related to media freedom and political opposition. Those who value open political discourse may find the environment restrictive. Healthcare quality. Though the country provides free healthcare for its citizens, the quality is often inconsistent, particularly outside of major cities. Expats typically need to rely on private healthcare, which can be expensive without insurance. Economic disparities. While the economy is growing, there is a noticeable gap between urban and rural areas. Life in cities like Tashkent can feel modern, but rural areas may lack infrastructure and job opportunities. Corruption. Despite ongoing efforts to combat it, corruption remains an issue, particularly in business dealings and government services. Navigating bureaucracy can be challenging for those unfamiliar with local practices. Language barrier. While younger generations are increasingly learning English, Russian and Uzbek are the primary languages spoken. Learning at least basic Russian or Uzbek is essential for daily life, especially outside major cities. Uzbekistan is on a path of growth and modernization. The government is actively working to diversify its economy beyond agriculture and mining, with tourism, technology, and renewable energy sectors showing promise. On the other hand, challenges remain, particularly in the areas of political transparency and economic reform. Widespread poverty in rural areas and limited access to high-quality education are ongoing concerns. Stay tuned for more insights into exciting destinations like Uzbekistan, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel and living tips.